And if the story ended there, okay. But that's not what happened, because for the next 10 years, all CM Punk tried to do was tear this company down. That's all he did. He took as much crap as he could. He took any pot shot he could. And you know when he finally walked back in here? Do you know why? Because he failed at everything else. He burned every single bridge that would lead him to water. And the money was right. So yeah, guys. Once upon a time, I used to chant his name too. I used to respect CM Punk too. I wanted to be just like CM Punk. I wanted to follow in his footsteps. But somewhere along the way, I realized that he was a fraud and I wanted to be better than CM Punk. And I was. Everything CM Punk did in this ring, I did it twice. And I did the one thing that he could never do, and that's main event WrestleMania.
Well, here comes a guy that was separating Seth from CM Punk a week ago.
Impeccable timing as always, Mr. Zayn. Just when Seth freaking Rollins was on a roll, his opponent from last week, who eventually got dropped by Drew McIntyre, Sami Zayn shows up. And let's not forget that Sami Zayn last week accused Seth freaking Rollins of being the one to drop Jey Uso.
Yeah, we found out that.
That was completely wrong, Sami Zayn. So this better be the mother of all apologies.
Yeah, Sami was claymored by the surprise return of Drew, who then admitted the attack on Jey Uso earlier tonight.
And Sami Zayn looking a little sheepish this week.
Hey, if you are out here to defend CM Punk again, then we're gonna be fighting again. I don't wanna hear it. I ain't got time for it.
Look, man, last week you were angry, you said some things, I was angry, I said some things, we even fought in the middle of this ring, okay? And I guess that's bound to happen every now and again when you've known each other as long as we've known each other. But it was wrong of me to assume that you were the one that dropped Jey Uso backstage, okay? I've known you longer than that. I was wrong about that, and for that, I'm sorry. All right?
You know what, Sami? I'm glad you brought that up, man. I really am. Because the thing that's been eating me up inside over the last week, as far back as we go, you and me, we've been friends for 20 years. Our kids play together, man. We're like this, all right? But when Jey went down, I was the first person that came to your mind, dude. I was the first person that came to your mind. And I want to know why. Why?
Why? Hey, there was a reason, Seth, okay? Because the way you were talking last week, you were out of your mind. All right? Yeah, go back and watch it. You were out of your mind. You weren't talking like you. You weren't the Seth Rollins that I've known almost 20 years. You were talking like someone completely different. You were talking like the kind of person that points their finger at everybody else, that blames everybody else for their actions, and acts like they're the only person with any sort of moral clarity around here. You sounded less like Seth Rollins and more like Drew McIntyre.
I am not Drew McIntyre.
You're not Drew McIntyre, okay? You're not. You're better than him. You are a better person than him. But this thing with CM Punk and you, it brings out the worst in you, okay? And maybe I shouldn't have got involved. I saw a guy that I've known forever and a guy that I had just gone to war with, and you guys were fighting and I got involved, and maybe I shouldn't. So that's why I'm out here, okay? I'm here to tell you that this thing with you and CM Punk, it's clearly worse than I ever thought possible. So from here on out, however you want to deal with it, it's your business. You deal with it however you want to, all right?
Thank you. Thank you, Sami. That's all that I wanted. I appreciate that.
Okay. So what about us? Are we good?
Yeah, Sami, we're good, man. And I appreciate you letting me handle my business with Punk. But it seems like you got some business with Drew that you need to handle.
Well, I'll give that apology a 3 out of 10, but it seems to have got the job done for now, at least. Ooh, that was close to going off the rails there.
It was. Wait.
You know what? That's actually pretty good advice. And I am going to handle this business with Drew. In fact, here's what I'm going to do. This thing with Drew, I'm not going to run it back like I've done with him before. I'm not going to sit here and listen to him come out week after week and talk about how everybody else is wrong and how he's right and how he's some martyr. I'm going to end this as quickly as it started. Here's how I'm dealing with this. I have already spoken to Adam Pearce. Saturday night's main event. Drew McIntyre versus Sami Zayn. Drew, I will see you Saturday.
Oh, I love that, Wade.
Wow,
I love that.
Stacked card just got even bigger. That is massive.
Wade, it's gotten even bigger just in the last half an hour alone, as Adam Pearce announced earlier our World Heavyweight Championship is a triple threat as well. It's Damian Priest, Gunther, and Finn Balor, and now you hear Sami say, I talked to the GM. Sami, Drew added to Saturday night main event live on NBC. What a stacked and loaded card, Wade.
I cannot wait to see what Jesse the Body Ventura makes of Sami Zayn. You know what?
Oh, there is Drew again. Just as he did a week ago, flying in to attack Sami.
Careful what you wish for, Sami Zayn. Expect the unexpected. Officials getting out here to try and separate this Scottish psychopath from Sami Zayn, but is the damage done?
Drew McIntyre just bashing the head of Sami Zayn, but they are set to go at it Saturday night live on NBC.